Number two is that Shango is a Yoruba man. He stays in Yoruba land, right? Thunder strikes not only Yoruba land, thunder strikes across different locations, different generations, to different set of people. To those in the east, like in the eastern part of Nigeria, the Igbos, they also ascribe the striking of thunder to their own god. They call him Amadioha. That is, Amadioha is the god of thunder, just like Yoruba have Shango as the god of thunder. Now, this is confusing because thunder is a natural phenomenon that happens in all geographical locations. So, if you are saying that Amadioha is the one that administers the striking of thunder in Igbo land, and Shango is the one that administers the striking of thunder in Yoruba land, this does not make any sense because it is the same phenomenon. It should be directed and administered and managed by the same God, by the same deity, not having different deity administering the same affairs in different locations. This is thunder coming from the same heaven. There is just one heaven over us. So if thunder should be striking, it should be done by one single being. So not that you in the east say that it is your own idol that is in charge of the striking of thunder, and I in the southwest am saying no, it is my own idol who is in charge of striking of thunder. Then someone in Greek says that no, it is their own idol, like Thor, who is the god of thunder. Then someone in China also have their own idol that they say is in charge of thunder. Like, it doesn't make any sense. The striking of the thunder have been striking before these individuals came into existence. So how can we relate to them that they are the one in charge of the striking of thunder when thunder has been striking before them and it continues to strike even after their demise on this earth? So look at every polytheistic faith, what they ascribe to their idols. These things have been happening before the existence of their idol. Like now to Yoruba, the Yoruba belief system is that when you are trying to have a child, there's an idol that gives child. We call it Oshun, Olomoyoyo. That is, this idol Oshun is the one that gives women child. It's this idol that grants children to people. Now the question is that this idol itself is a human being who reincarnates into water. Now the question is, who gave the mother of this this idol, the idol itself? Like, this idol is also a child of someone. This idol is also born by someone. So how will you tell me that this idol is the one that gives children when this idol itself is being given to his parents or her parents? I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, èèyàn ló bí Ọ̀ṣun, ẹ wá sọ pé Ọ̀ṣun ló ń fún yàn lọ́mọ. Ta ló fún mọ́mì Ọ̀ṣun ní Ọ̀ṣun? So if Oshun is the one that gives people children, then who gave the mommy of Oshun Oshun? People have been giving birth before they gave birth to the mommy of Oshun. Then after Sister Oshun dies, people still keep on giving birth. There are people, in different parts of the world that have never even heard of the word Oshun, and they are giving birth. So how would we be ascribing the giving birth, the ability to give birth to Oshun, when people have been giving birth before Oshun? People are giving birth, beyond Yoruba land, and they keep on giving birth even after, Oshun is no more in existence. So all of these things that these idols, all of this phenomenon that is being ascribed to these idols, all evidences shows that they don't have what it takes to administer these affairs. Like, it is just a mere, ascription to them that this is the one in charge of iron. Like saying that Ogun is the god of iron. People have been using iron before the existence of Ogun. People are using iron beyond Yoruba land before they don't even know of anyone called Ogun. So how will it be Ogun that is the god of iron? Meanwhile, people are using iron before it came into existence. So all of these things show that polytheism, ascribing the worldly matters to, to all of these idols, to these deities, it's just it doesn't make any sense because these things have been existing before they came into existence. The number three is that whoever will be in charge of these worldly matters, of these, phenomenons, then that person must be perfect and free from flaws. Anyone that deserves to be called a god, anyone that deserves to be called a deity, anyone that can be called in time of distress, in time of help, in time of need, then that person should be free from need itself. So we look at all of these idols that is being worshipped beside the one true God. They all have limitations. They all have needs. They all have, in fact, look at Shango as a case study. Shango was said to have committed suicide, like he killed himself. So for someone to kill himself, it means the person is in problem and the person is unable to save himself from that problem. So how can you who fall into problem and you're unable to save yourself from that problem, then how can you save me from problem? Like, you can't save yourself initially. That's why you killed yourself. So why should I stoop so low to be calling upon someone who can't even save themselves to come and save me? This makes no sense. So, looking at all what is being worshipped, like all these deities that the polytheistic belief, system ascribes as gods, as deity, as divine being, they all have limitations. They also don't have power over the phenomenons that is being ascribed to them. Like, they don't have power over, all of these events that is being ascribed to them, that they are the one that administers them. Like, how can you tell me that it is Ogun or Shango or Oya that is administering all of these things, when all of these things have been existing before them? So this is the way we are able to do away with polytheistic faith. That no, they makes no sense, because it can't be possible that there be multiple gods across different locations, different generations, and they are all administering the same thing, which they don't have capacity over. So this is an evidence, or this is a rational, argument to do away with polytheistic faith. Now, to the agnostics, those who said, I'll be putting the agnostics and the atheists, on the same page, because they are very close to each other. In fact, there are a lot of people who are agnostics, but because of their attitude towards religion, towards divine being, we often think that they are atheists. But they are agnostics, meaning that they won't come out plainly to tell you that there is a God, and they won't tell you that there is no God, because to them, they say there is no enough evidence to support or oppose. So they stay neutral. So they don't want to have anything to do with religion. They don't know if it is possible that there be a God, and they don't know if it is impossible that there be a God. So they try to stay neutral. But this staying neutral is just like staying outside. You can't tell me that you are in, you are out, or you are not in, you are not out. You have to be somewhere. So if you are doubting about the existence of God, then you disbelieve in the existence of God. So the agnostics and the atheists, they are on similar pages. Now, the argument against them, their own evidence is that if truly there is a God, he should have plainly come over here and show himself to us. Let's see him, let's know him, let's have a one-on-one chit chat with him to know that truly this is the divine being who is administering the affairs of everything that exists. So this is the God we are worshiping. And so to them, if this is not taking place, if this is not happening, then that means the God doesn't exist. Now, the argument against this belief system is that when we talk of God, when we talk of divine being, there is a theory of, cause and effect. Everything that happens, everything you see, you can't tell me that this gadget is just, just makes itself out of accident without there being an intelligent mind behind the, the creation, the design, the perfection of the gadget. Like everything that happens, there must be, something or someone behind it. It's not possible that something becomes so perfect, free from flaws, like this, comprehensive, complex world of ours. Then we say that because we've not seen that person or that something, then we say it doesn't exist. Like the world is so complex. Everything happens, simultaneously. The way the sun rises, the sun sets, the moon, the falling of the rain, the seasons, even we ourselves, look at the way a man ejaculates, semen into a woman, and within a few period of time to some months, a new life comes into existence. Like what goes into our body is just some few drops of semen, and within 9 months, a new life that have head, leg, hand, kidney, liver, blood, heart, all of these organs comes out. What goes in? Like, look at that, miraculous thing that takes place. But saying that it just happened, out of nowhere, it just happened out of accident. Look at chicken. They lay egg, and in the egg it has just the yolk and the white substance, and within 21 days this white substance and the yolk have formed a new life. Like it has formed a new bird that has feather, that has beak, that has heart, that has kidney, that has all of these things to form a new living thing within just 21 days, from water and yolk to a real, bird running, flying, and doing all of these stuffs. Then someone said that all of this just happened out of accident, that if truly there is a God, then we should have seen him.